Good morning everyone, today we're looking at another Ingersoll watch. Seems to be a focus of what I tend to do in terms of my unboxings nowadays. So yeah, let's get right on to it, shall we? Check out this back. I was asked to do this by a fellow subscriber. If you're watching this, sorry, I wasn't able to get the full gold one. I had to go for the two-tone one. I couldn't get it in time to do the sort of the reviews. That to one side. As with all Ingersoll watches, they all come in like this brown outside sort of box, really, with a, or they come in like this sort of style but as a pouch. This one's obviously a bit more sort of a box finish with that Ingersoll embossing in the top there, the nice brown stitching, all connected up to a buckle down style lid. So here we go, guys. This is the Ingersoll Herald in the two-tone sort of skin, really. It's got a 40mm case diameter with a 13.5mm case thickness. Retails at 146 pounds and probably weighs around about 180 grams. It's got a decent amount of weight to it. It's not a silly amount. And uses a automatic that I believe is from the China region. I'm not too sure, don't quote me on that. I have tried to find out the information about the movement, but I haven't been very successful in finding that. So coming down to the face here, so it's no sort of understatement to say that it's got that sort of a dynamic face. It's got a full sort of skeletal view of that automatic movement in the back there. And luminous little dots on the hands there. Most of the Ingersoll watches don't actually have the luminous parts, but this one has obviously got that. A nice sort of like a shell kind of texture on the outer ring there, which is quite a nice touch. Luminous increment system as well, not Roman numerals or anything like that, but a full sort of open heart look of that face there. The watch is waterproof to 50 meters by default and has mineral glass going over the top of the actual watch with a sort of a dome effect on it. You may notice here that you've got the little second hand just sweeping around there. You've just got the second hand, there's no evidence of a sort of date or anything like that, but you've just got a nice Ingersoll print to the side there as well. See if we can get a look without the light on. There we go. A little bit dark in here at the moment. What I'll do is I'll shine my torch. See if we can get. Yeah, it's a little bit how it looks without the sort of light on too much. Down. Ingersoll watches are quite hard to do reviews of because they're so reflective in terms of all the stainless steel that's on them. So coming round to the obviously the stainless steel side, you've got a full polish finish on the outside there with a polish finish on that gold plated crown. I think in terms of crowns, Ingersoll are probably one of my favourite companies for producing them because they've got this nice little, it's like a crown on like an actual a king shaped crown and for the crown on the side there, making it very sort of easy to use, easy to grip onto. It's a little bit audible in terms of the fact that you can hear that winder turning in the back there. What makes this Pro Crown so strong is the fact that it's only got one position, which means you haven't got to, the company hasn't got to worry too much about the actual mechanism for design and date. And the feel on the actual movement of the second hand is very, very strong. You don't get much movement at all from turning the hand around the face. Get a nice strong movement there, which is really good. And the push down is very, very satisfying to push down. It's really, really nice. Probably one of the best crowns I've felt in a long time. All Ingersolls are pretty much like that, really. They've all got really nice craftsmanship. So coming down to the strap, we've got a 20mm strap. It's a sort of a Jubilee style strap, which is a bit strange actually to see that on a watch of this nature. Really, it's a very odd thing to see. Usually it's got a different sort of metal on the side there. That metal, that sort of Jubilee strap is adjustable by little tiny screws actually, rather than pins. Actually, they are pins. Sorry, my mistake. Yeah, little tiny pins on the side there to adjust that. And then that Jubilee strap is mixed with a finish on a butterfly clasp. Again, that's quite unique. You don't often see a sort of Jubilee strap with a butterfly clasp. So there's lots of unique touches with this watch. It's quite a nice watch in terms of the fact that I'm really sort of drawing myself to it. The only thing that's put me off is just the fact that it's got that automatic movement. I'm a little bit sort of curious on them, really. So coming round to the back, you've got a full sort of skeletal view of that automatic movement in the back there. It's got some little gold-plated movements in the back there as well, which probably shows that it might be a decent movement in there, but I'm not going to know really what that is. You've got a nice little bit of texture actually as well on that movement, as you can see there. That's quite nice. Makes it a really nice thing to look at. Makes that movement stand out really nicely. In terms of the strap itself, just one more detail. It's not quick release or anything like that, so you will need a little tool just to remove that. So there we go, guys. That is the Ingersoll Herald 40mm.